Hey guys, this is MF and I'm here for you as I always do. Whoa, that was a good rhyme. So with that, I would like to tell you one thing that the today video is going to be about your national insurance and your national health service registration, how you can apply for these two things and why they are important, why you should not be skipping these two things. At least you're any, I mean, I'm sure that you'll be anyhow applying for your national insurance number, but I have seen people skipping this NHS registration for some strange reason. I would be telling you why is it important in the later part of the video. But before I proceed, I would like to mention those two important things. First, the video is made for the informational purpose with no intent to promote any brand, product, service, agency, etc. And it is based on my personal experience, my personal source of information, uh, and my whole and sole intent is to make you aware about all sort of things which are really important as especially during your initial days as a student, or maybe even if you are here on a work visa. And so that is one thing. And the second thing is that those who have already subscribed to my channel and watching my videos, I would request you, please share my videos with among your friend circle. And those who are watching my videos without subscribing it, it's a warning to all of you, please subscribe to my channel, otherwise I'll keep making these requests over and over. So, and those who are watching my video for the first time and haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it and do watch all of my videos that I've made so far. From now onwards, what I've decided and what I've planned, that I'll be making these videos not so frequently, or intermittently. Or what I'll do, I'll be making these videos at a fixed period of time, so that you are aware when there is going to be an update from MF for you. So it's going to be most probably the weekend, Saturday, or maybe on Sundays. So either of 2 days. So that was quite a lot for introduction. I'm coming to the those two important things for which this video is about. First is about your national insurance number. Why is it important? National insurance is something that confirms in a sort of it's like a legal formality that you'll have to fulfill before you get into a job, because whenever you get your salary credited, there is always a national insurance that would be deducted from your wages. So it's like, it's just maintaining be a part of the system. You are in the system and just maintaining your legality in terms of whatever responsibility you have as an employee. So from the wages, you'll be having certain very minimum amount deducted towards your national insurance number. It will be there on your pay slip. So without a national insurance number, you really can't go for a job as far as your legal maintaining your legal stay is concerned. So if you're working somewhere and you don't have your national insurance number, definitely you are in trouble. I'm telling you, either you are doing something illegal, or which is not considered as legal by the system over here, or you are not aware. And even if you are aware but still you are doing it, in either of these three ways you are in trouble. So please, before you get into a job, apply for a national insurance number. And the best part with this, I mean, this national insurance thing, is that even though it takes like around 3 to 4 weeks to have your permanent national insurance number, uh, you can still, once you have registered, once you have applied for it, there is going to be a reference number generated right at the time when you submit your application. So that using that reference number, you can still apply. I mean, you can go for a job, or you can start applying, and you can even start your job. So there is no harm. I mean, before you start doing job, even before your first ship, please apply for it. Get the reference number ready, and by the time you start getting your salary credited into your account, you'll be having your national insurance number coming either via mail or via email to you. So and what are the formalities that are required, or what are documents actually which are required for your national insurance number? Is definitely your passport, first thing, and second is your BRP card. So that is how they are going to confirm your identity and your legality here. So there might be a possibility that you'll have to either prove your identity using your mobile or your laptop, their camera, by just putting your ID proof along with your face and showing it to the camera and getting clicked, so that it confirms that you are the person who's holding that the document, whichever you are submitting. It could be a BRP or a passport along with a valid visa stamp on it. So So these are the two documents basically required: the passport and the BRP card. That's it. And once you apply for it, you will get the reference number, as I've said, and then after 3 to 4 weeks, you'll be having your national insurance number. So that was about national insurance. There's a website called www.gov.uk. It's like when I say whenever I hear this website's name, it comes to my mind, that jack of all trades. So it might not be an app thing, but still, I mean, the website gov.uk is something that holds all sort of information that you require, especially as an immigrant. I mean, you search ABC, whatever you want. I mean, it will be there, and it might not be legible in certain cases, but for these two things it's quite legible and it's easy. So please, don't restrict yourself, just explore this website. I'll be providing the link and how you're supposed to for, register yourself with a national insurance or apply for national insurance. So please follow that, and don't go for a job without national insurance. Please don't do that. Okay, so that should be your priority. Once you're done with your BRP collection, your enrollment, and other academic or professional formalities after landing here, so national insurance should be the second most important thing for you. And coming to this national health insurance, sorry, national health services registration, I've seen people they just don't care about getting themselves registered with NHS. Guys, there are two things that I would like to remind you of, or just tell you in case if you are not aware about this thing. You have paid IHS, the health surcharge you have paid, which is like maybe in my currency it was around 600 pounds or something, which is a big money, right? And medical emergencies are something that are not going to just ring the bell on the door and tell you, okay, I'm here, so can you have me, or can I have you? So that's not going to be the case. So with the emergencies itself is something that doesn't just let you know, it just comes all of a sudden from wherever, anywhere. So please get yourself registered with NHS services at the earliest. So it's going to be like registering yourself with a local GP. So wherever you are residing, just ask people, or just you can even search via the website. I'm going to provide the link of that website, of this website as well, in the description. So please check the description after watching this video. So you got to find out who's your local GP and how they are getting new patients registered. So you'll be considered as new patient. So don't worry if they're asking if you are the new patient. Yes, you are new to them. So you're not a patient, but you're new to them. So please get yourself registered as a new patient to them in case if they are open. And you once you provide it with your address or zip code or postcode, you would get to know who your local GP is. So that is how they register. So for example, the area that I live in, there is this app called Dr. IQ. So that is how they register the new patients via that app. You might be having different app depending upon what area you live in. So that you can do. So, as I said in the beginning, for this NHS thing, why is it important for emergency purpose? And since you have paid the surcharges, those are the two things that you should be considering. But there is one more aspect to this NHS registration, especially for those who are coming for the healthcare service, the jobs into healthcare, or those who are targeting the jobs into the healthcare services. So, what happens? They'll be asking you for the NHS registration number. It's a 9 digit or 7 digit, 9 digit, I believe it's a 9 digit number. I'm sorry, I mean, I'll correct myself in the description in case if it is not 9 digit, but most probably it's 9 digit number. So they ask for it. If you're applying for a job in with a healthcare agency, or maybe hospital, or with NHS, they'll be asking if you are registered with the NHS. If you are not, then they'll be asking for it. So please do that. So it is important, it is equally important. So I mean, if I talk about this national insurance and NHS registration, it both have got the relevance as far as these jobs are concerned. So please do that. And this is sort of formality as well. So you got to be into the system as much as you can, I mean, before you get into your jobs, your academics, and all those things, right? So get all sort of documents, at least the minimum documentation, or the whatever is required, which confirms that you are here and you are entitled for some services, and you are maintaining your legal status as well. So please do that. Don't avoid or don't skip those things, and please don't be casual, please don't be indifferent towards these things, because once you miss it, you would miss it for the entire semester or for the entire year. And when the need arises, you might be in trouble, or you might be facing some difficulties, getting some work done. Maybe it could be related to your job, or getting some healthcare services. So people do struggle, especially in these countries, when it comes to receiving healthcare services. It's going to be, it's not going to be easy, actually. I mean, if it's not challenging, it's not going to be easy either. So what I mean to say, that you should be ready for everything, or with everything, before you get into the system. And once you are into the system with all these things, like your BRP card, your NI number, and your NHS registration, you're all set. I mean, when the need arises, you can be at peace, at least. So with these two things, and did I tell you that what are the documents that are required for NHS registration? I think I didn't tell you, because there is no requirement as such for as far as NHS registration is concerned. For example, for NI, national insurance, it does require your passport and your BRP card, but with the National Health Services registration, it doesn't require any documentation. So you just got to register yourself. That itself becomes your document later on, once you receive the letter via post. So please do these two things before you get engaged. As I keep telling, before you get engaged with your jobs or with your academic session, please complete all sort of formalities, whatever is there for you. So with these two things, I'm going to make a video about this. After this, there is this thing about the currency. I've seen questions and coming to me, asking if the currency is going to be, it is not going to be a legal tender anymore, the currency which is existing at this point in time. I do not know where from these news are surfacing, and people are just getting really anxious and worried. Oh, I've got the cash, but it says that it's not going to be a legal tender anymore. I said, no, I mean, this is this is not the case. Anyways, I'll be making a video right after this for that. So do watch that video as well. And for this video, it's all done. And I would like to say, please stay happy, healthy, and safe, as I keep saying. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.